Hola Mi Gente! We're back again with another episode of Raices.
This podcast, NYC.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Episode
sir.
number 9.
9? No way.
Yeah.
9.
We're almost at the last season. Episode 10 will be the last season.
Yeah, we're gonna go a whole little break. I'm gonna be skinnier. Another 100 days of sweat. Oh man, how
do you feel
has
about that? Like, basically, we've done 10 episodes. We're 10 years old now.
it's crazy. It's crazy because what about
a week or two ago.
we did the Vans.
So yeah, it was recently Vance's birthday at the Sunset Stoop.
Happy belated birthday again.
Happy birthday, Vance. But it was a really nice time. It was a homage to the original Coquette Queens, you know. So it was like very traditional in our traditional wear, where it was like a lot of bows, a lot of ribbons, homage to especially like Oaxacan culture too.
Yeah.
You guys wear a lot of liston, the satin,
you know,
the embroidery.
I wondered, like, you know, if I would have cut my long hair, if I would have like gone into, like, you know, with the ribbons and all that.
Yeah, everybody had their braids. I had my braids too.
I never had
you
braids.
were the ones that they told you braids are not for you.
Yeah, I told my barber, can I get braids? No. You know braids. But I'm like, what? No. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe he was like, no, like Julio's a good kid.
That's what he said.
Let's not get in the braids.
Maybe my face, I don't know. But yeah, I never got braids. I had like the emo cut though. But that's besides the point. The point
you
was,
had the emo cut?
Yeah, like that.
You the side swoop?
Yeah.
And like the spiky hair?
Yeah. You want me to send it to you? You can put it.
Oh, you don't have to. It's up to you.
For the views.
You're
for
like,
the views.
You're like, we crossed the line at freaking
out of everything you be wanting to put, this is where you want to cross it. Like, no.
Hunchback, you're like, oh great, hunchback, but this,
bro. Oh no. Yeah, you did that. You put me in the hunchback. No trick. Yo, you're messed up.
You're like, this is where you cross the line. That emo me.
Who needs haters? Who need enemies when you got like race? You got people like race. No, but it was a lot of fun. You know, they had a competition.
They had a competition like best face, best walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I remember I forget his name, but you know, he came in dressed up like with the skirt, with the shirt, with the hair.
He was killing it.
Everything.
She was killing it. Oh my goodness.
They were killing it.
Yeah.
They were really good. They won the one that I wanted, originally wanted.
The bucket hat or the mask?
No, the mask.
Oh, the shiesty.
The baklava. It was a pink baklava. It was really cute.
Oh,
yeah, so all the items were made by Vans, and so the competition was basically to do that.
You're not telling them what you won.
Huh?
You're not telling them what you won.
I know, I'm going to say it.
It's being too fast. You're not listening. Anyways, she was doing a Vogue thing, and she won the Vogue contest. She was like that. She was like that. I was like, oh my God, my race.
So I won the little bag, the ribbon bag made by Vans. And so she makes a lot of handmade items. She's working on a lot of items right now. And if you guys want, you can follow her at Semillas, and we'll link it below. But it was really nice. It's like basically the size of like all my other little bags. So it's perfect for like, you know, putting all my items, my camera or whatever. It was really cute. And it came with like little side details. But other than that, we won a bunch of items and I won the ribbon bag. So it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
We met a lot of people. We saw a lot of people. We reconnected with a lot of people there. There was, who was it? You actually met somebody who also had puppets there.
Oh yeah, like he made the puppet himself with like handmade.
John.
John. You sure it was John?
Yeah.
John. Yeah, it was so cool, and he made like the videos, like little
he made
animation.
Animated like stop motion.
Yeah. It was really cool. Like, yo, the people that we were meeting and like just having nice conversations. Like they were so happy like to share like what they did and having, I feel like they want people to listen about and see all the cool things they're able. But even like it's just someone just taking the opportunity or like just going to them and saying like, hey, like what's up?
Yeah.
Like if one of them don't initiate, then how would you ever know how many amazing people are in there?
Yeah, I think, we met a lot of really creative people there. It's funny, like whenever we go to some places, like we meet a bunch of like creators, like whether it's photography, like puppets, comedians. We always like find people who are very creative, and it's always nice to see like their art, their works that they've been doing. We recently met Manuel, who does a lot of like canvas and acrylic,
Beautiful,
so
beautiful.
beautiful pieces of artwork. And he actually has his art show coming up next week on the 13th, so that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, kind of like a local, he has a studio in Sunset Park, so it's really nice to see like the community coming together and like seeing all the creatives that are around us.
Yeah, definitely. Just like, but it's like people that I've seen him. Like, I'm pretty sure we've seen him at events before. But
we've seen him, and I told him about a recent gallery too that I had gone to, the one that just was recently in Soho, and so he was like, "Yeah, I went there too," and I was like, it just wasn't our time.
Yeah, I feel like it's always like it's when it's the right time you start meeting the people that you're supposed to meet or you're supposed to talk to.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like because he was always there, but at Vine's birthday, that's when we went and started talking, and then we're like, oh wow, like this is so cool, and we had such a great vibe.
Yeah.
Then now that when we see him too, we're like, yo, what's up? Like, hey, like we saw him over there. Talking about it now.
We're seeing. It's funny because like whenever we see somebody, we end up seeing them at more events and more events. So it's like everybody always comes together and stuff. But yeah, and so over there at the party, we also had one of our friends found their twins.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
yeah. Like their twin. Everyone has like their twin thing, but him exactly looking like. I was nervous for a moment. I saw him go that way, but then I'm like, he's
goatee, there. Like the shirt.
Yo, yeah, the shirt, and he has that same shirt. I'm pretty sure. So I was just like, whoa! It was like I was freaking out. I was like,
yeah. When I first came in, I was like, wait, is this? I'm like, Jesus. Never mind.
I was about to hug him, and I'm like, whoa.
No, yeah. I think I remember too. My friend has sent me a TikToker, and she was like, I literally thought this was you. And I was like, no. She was like, oh yeah, like I literally thought this was you because I had recently like did my hair red like her too. So it was like interesting. I was like, yo, this girl literally looks like me. And I tried to like find like the post again, but I couldn't. I was like, damn, was it meant to be?
You in red hair, I cannot like see it like physically, like right now. Like I'm trying to imagine you, but I don't know.
Yeah, me with red hair was a time. Was a time and a moment.
If you what was it like? If they have red hair,
they're going through.
Yeah, they're going through it. Like don't go. Like each girl. I feel like everyone goes through their red hair.
Yeah.
I wonder when I'm gonna go through my red hair.
Red beard or.
I have like orange beard. They say it's rare. It's like an angel's kiss.
Bro, every guy has that.
Anyway, no, they don't.
Special.
Oh no! Arthur Fritz right here. You're not good enough. Oh, you thought you was different.
Kissed by an angel. Oh. Kissed by a bop. No. Yo, I swear I think these are tights, but they're not.
What it's the? No, they're just what? Yo, they're not tight. Look how loose it is.
I just be thinking they leggings because I have a pair of leggings just like those. I feel like that age between like high school, like graduating and then getting to like college, whether it's like college or like work, because some people just end up working. Like it's just like such a weird time because it's like you're not an adult yet, but you're also not a child. So it's it's a lot to like discover, you know. Like they say your frontal lobe doesn't develop until 25
I mean,
too.
for some, 25, not everyone. Mine didn't develop until 27. How old am I now? 27.
Thought you were 30.
Oh, we're not gonna cut what I said.
No, you're okay. But
Stop! Wait. I have so confidence. Stop.
There you go.
She's like, I see so much felicidad when I edit. It bothers me. That's it. What?
No. I'm just thinking where we were left off. But yeah, so I feel like during that age, I think it's always good to try everything and anything, get everything out of your system, you know, explore all the possibilities.
Do you think you explored enough after high school?
I think once I got out of, like, I feel like I always feel like I've been a late bloomer all my life. I was definitely like doing a lot of like academic work and stuff because like after high school I went straight to college.
Were you like an honors kid?
I was in AP classes during high school, but then you know,
but I mean college.
In college, no, I graduated with an okay GPA.
Yeah, she was like, you not like, special.
One of my classes got fucked up. So,
oh damn.
Yeah, I should have just cheated to be honest, but whatever. That's beside the point. But yeah, during college, like I was doing a lot of like cool like art classes, like psychology. I took psychology. I took
you as a psychologist.
What's it? Screenwriter. Wow, like learning how to like screenwrite and write movies. And then also I took this forensics class where we had to like look at the bones of people and like, you know, whether it was the skull, the femur, the tibia. Like I still remember these things. But yeah, we would like have to hold these bones like of like real people and like see how old they were, how, you know, and like describe the person based off the bones.
How did you feel like holding someone's bone?
I'm not gonna lie, at first it felt a little like we all like freaked out. We're like, oh, we have to like actually hold these skulls. Like, I don't know, when I held like the bones, whether it was like from the body, I was fine with it. But holding the skull still felt a little like weird to me. So I would like one of our friends would hold it, like the one that was like the most bravest, and then we would just like look and study it. But I was like, I don't want to hold that person's skull. It feels weird. I feel like by holding that skull too, it would like you'd attract some energy from that person, you know? Because like,
would you donate your body to science?
No, absolutely not.
You know, I heard
they're not gonna use it properly. Like your body is gonna end up somewhere.
Can I finish my sentence? Damn, you weren't even gonna like.
I'm just.
Anyways, I think I will donate my body to a tree, like to be a tree. Cause like the tree, like it will absorb
compost.
You. Yeah.
So you want to become?
I'll be a tree.
Doodoo. No. No. Yeah.
Your comments are crazy.
Like, yo, you gotta stop right now.
Like,
what do you want to do? Like, what type of plant would you want?
I don't know, just a tree.
Just a tree?
Yeah, a tree, yeah.
You could do like a little apple tree, you know. So it's not just a tree.
Why does apple taste like beans?
You bite into the apple.
Ain't no brown apple.
Get out. No, but I think they do that too. Like you could like make fireworks out of your body too. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like shoot.
They blow you up.
Blow me up. Blow me up down there. Like
we blowing it up all the time.
Nah.
No, anyway, there's not enough ventilation in here for me to blow it up. It's gonna linger.
Julio. You're such a boy.
Bro, it's true. I thought about it.
Nah, but yeah. It's just, during college too, I was also in a relationship, like from high school to college. So that was a very long relationship. And I really like didn't get out there until like that relationship ended. I feel like that's when like, you know.
I can't relate. I was a late ass bloomer.
that's when like the colored hair started to pop out.
Oh
I
wow,
think.
yeah, because you're finding yourself.
Yeah, I was like trying to find like me.
I guess for me, I tried college. For I took like maybe like I started it late. I took a year just finding out what I wanted to do. Then I started college. I was testing out like each different like I wanted to be a teacher, so I took some teaching class. I wanted to be a filmmaker, so I took some filming class. And again, I didn't know I got depressed,
Mm.
and so I took another break.
Do you
I
think
got like
depression came like during that stage because you're trying to like find
I feel like I've always been
yourself
depressed. I feel
even
like
in
because I
high
wasn't in love
school?
with myself,
Oh.
so I had to find out, and so I went through this whole like weight loss journey, and I still didn't really love myself to where because I think I had like fat phobia, but then after that I started getting like more confident with my each other. I was actually very skinny, guys. I was like 140, and then I had my first relationship. Actually, I had my first kiss at 21.
Mm.
say
What?
say something, please say something. Anyways, yes, I had my
Anyway,
first kiss at 21. It was beautiful, and
fireworks.
something like that. Yeah, sure. Yo, I had a tippy toe. I know. It's so funny because it was like this. She looked at me like this, and I was like this. She was like, "No me gusta el chaparrito ceilano." She, no, but yeah, that's how it happened. So I tippy toed, and I had my first kid. Then after that, I got into my I got into my first relationship, and then I went through my first breakup.
How long was that first relationship?
I was like maybe a good 8 months,
Mm.
5 to 8 months, around there.
And then he was starting and bopping.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
I was sad. I was depressed.
For like a minute.
Shut the- And then I got
You're
into another.
like, what's the moves, guys? What's the word?
Yo.
We
Anyway.
outside.
And then after that, I just went back to college. I figured out that I wanted to do marketing. From there, I started the clothing brand, and I got into fashion right now. Went through my second relationship, and that thing ended too. And now I just do everything great.
On
So
the
I try
cute,
my best.
you got yourself on the CUNY ads.
Oh yeah, now I'm on a CUNY ad. Life is good.
I feel like when
Like
people see
lágrimas,
you,
like right there.
I swear there's been so many people that like tell me that they've seen you and they're like, yo, this man is telling me to go back to college right now, get my shit together.
I'm glad.
It's like if I could do it, you could do it too.
Frijol, he's telling me. Nah, yo, when we went to the
Yeah, so recently we went to the Tumbado Symposium. It was a panel.
Yo, I
the
don't know why I
Cooper
couldn't read it correctly. I thought it said I don't know how to read, bro. I don't think I said synopsis.
You're like, that college degree is not how to go.
Yo,
You said transition from high school to college? I think I need another transition.
My brain not braining anymore.
25? That frontal lobe? I don't think so. 30 might be it for
Symposium.
you.
30, I think maybe 30.
Yeah, but we went to the Tumbado Symposium, and it was with a couple of speakers. Mm-hmm. Mainly it was Guadalupe and Loki, who were the main artists of the storefront that was created with the pink line work, like it basically kind of like detail of a car but on a wall. It's really interesting. And of course it was the very famous Esteban Oreo. So that was a great moment for me, to be honest.
It's really awesome.
Yeah, because I feel like his work is just like so known, like especially in the community, like especially in the lowrider community.
Oh yeah.
He is just like super known. His work is just out there, and it just speaks for itself, But like, even just like hearing him speak and like hearing him like passionate about like what he's done, what he's did, like, just him like going back through his start of everything is really interesting to see and hear in person.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then seeing all our friends too, people that
and then again we see everybody.
The homie that we took a picture with, that he always has this beautiful lowrider bike too.
Yeah,
He was the one that mentioned it too.
and
He's
he
like,
has,
"Yo, bro, I see you all the time on the train."
he was like, oh, this guy right here.
Yo, like, who is this guy? Yo, you famous? Why you tell me? I'm like,
like,
I don't know.
I don't know, me.
He's like, yo, that's not cool.
No, yeah, it's really nice when like people come up to you and be like, yo, like what you're doing is great, you know, and it is.
I mean, we keep forgetting, you know, we're the more we get into like the creative community, like it's smaller and smaller.
It really is, and then New York City is really small too. So,
oh man, yeah,
everybody and their mother knows each other.
Definitely,
here.
that Fulano from this Fulano actually knew that Fulano.
Yeah. Oh, my cousin.
Fulano
Yeah, that's
from
my
the block.
cousin.
Yeah, bro.
You're like, con tiempo, that's my cousin right there.
Yeah.
Didn't remember he said that your friend was like, oh yeah, actually, I'm going out with your cousin.
Oh yeah, I'm like, what? And then he's like, yeah, you don't know me, but I'm his cousin. I'm like, what? Cousin, I don't know. Crazy. It'd be like that though.
Yeah, but it was really nice to see like familiar faces. You know, even Manuel was there too.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to. John, of course, Brooklyn John had to be there. But John is,
yeah, shout out to John, always be catching him.
Yeah.
Puras fallas.
No, but it's really nice to see everybody. Dalia.
Oh yeah.
Like,
always,
really
always.
nice. Oh, and then we met Humberto. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. We were chatting with him. We
yeah,
took a
so he does like a lot of like videos of like, well, this is kind of interesting, and it's like little facts about like different cities or artwork that's like around and public works. But it was really interesting to see him in person. I was like, I think it's him. I think it's him.
She's like, Bean, go say hi. Go say hi.
Go. You go.
That was the whole time at the event. Yo, Bean, please. And I'm like, all right, say less. Hello. Hello there. Excuse me. I look so dumb saying hi.
No, but like, you know, he's also looking at your puppet too.
Yeah, I'm like, so who's a little boy? They let kids in here too.
No, my God.
You didn't tell me how the kids. Yo.
They didn't say we could bring our toys.
No, they didn't say we could bring. I think that little boy was lost when we were in the front.
So my mom,
who loved his mom?
Nah. It was nice to see each poet, whether it's poet, photographer, every creative go up there and like speak a little bit of what they do and hear them out, get a different perspective, I think, more than anything, because most of them were from LA or not necessarily from New York, but you know, it was nice to see a different viewpoint.
Yeah. Definitely. It was just hearing the stories, hearing like what they did, also like seeing the lowriders too that they show on the screen, and then understanding too, like, you know, we had the community also in our fashion show, like we ourselves, we also did, you know, something like that, and it just was more inspirational too.
Yeah,
and
I think it was more inspirational to see, like, you know, we kind of started off like a small show, a smaller scale, I would say, and it's like, this is kind of like where you can end up going, you know. So it was really interesting to see that.
And just finally seeing, like, you know, our community being able to tell their stories and being appreciated.
Yeah, just having like an open space, like taking up space in a theater, in, you know, a college or whatever, in a theater, and like taking up space as, you know, minorities.
Like,
it's always nice
sharing
to see
the story. Like, this is our story. This is who we are. This is our culture. And this is our day to day.
And the theater was pretty packed too. Like, there was quite a few people there. So I love to, like, you know, see the support from everybody. And it's more than anything, like, you know, have our comedy show last week. How do you feel about that?
It's like, wow, like, you know, like every time it was something new. I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Like, it was gonna go this well. That it did. Very appreciated. You know, the comedians that we had, also, like, you know, cartoon artists, you know, award winning, and like, you know, Daisy, Marco. We had also Chingona. She was debuting her first time. She did amazing. Tez, Adriana también. Yo, piñatas, Barney, bro.
Yeah.
I
She
was like,
unlocked something
she
in
was
my
about to
head
get
with that
canceled saying
Barney
she don't like piñatas, bro.
story.
I thought we were about to jump her. It was like, what?
What?
We don't like piñatas.
All of a
All of us.
sudden.
No, and then the trauma. We all connected on trauma. Was their jokes, huh?
Mhm.
It was really no. It was very like I really appreciated everything. You know, Dom wanted saying yes to being part of our event.
Yeah, like
Their presence,
just their
meeting them,
presence, to be honest. Their presence was more than anything that we
and bringing joy
yeah.
to the community, especially during these times too. We're just happy that they were all definitely happy to gather around and being able to support too. Their donations also were very appreciated. Um, and I just can't really just ask for anything else. You know,
Yeah.
how did you feel about that at the moment? Just seeing everyone
Yeah.
do their skit, do their performance, you seeing like this is actually happening. Like,
Yeah. No,
thinking
like
about
it was funny though, because I ended up sitting like in the back, like in the corner. All right, let me just, let me let me sit back a little and you guys like enjoy, you guys have your fun. Um and enjoy this moment, like they've worked hard. I wanted them to showcase their talent more than anything, like showcase and expose the community to a comedy show, just because I don't think a comedy show has ever been done in Sunset Park with basically all like Latino comedians,
no, yeah. And even them saying like being able to say jokes that they know that the audience will relate to and all of that. Like I saw some
jokes in
shares.
Spanish were like
Oh man,
amazing.
like it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what were
And
you
it
saying?
all started just of like an idea. Like we're like, what if we set like, set
She
up
says
a
that, so
comedy
that way she
show?
like let me just say we. So
Because I'm pretty sure it came up in your head too, I feel like sometimes like these ideas are like, who says it first,
no,
but it's
yeah.
like it's in our head in the back
No,
of
yeah,
our
and to be honest, like first, yeah, the thought, and then just initiating it was more of like, but how we gonna do this, like but it
I
just all
think
lined up.
it like so me and you had just like said like, oh, let's just do a comedy show, right? And then we ended up going to events and like people were coming up to us like, and we were talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we met Mark too, actually. I feel like once we met Mark, it's like it just like everything started rolling.
Yeah,
because he was like our first comedian that we like really like knew. And so we were like, oh, like wow, like he's a comedian.
no,
He
yeah,
has puppets too.
yeah,
Like,
he had puppets too.
it was all connecting, and we're like, you know what, I think we have to do it now.
Yeah, and then thankfully when Chorizo introduced us to Tez, there's a fly in my face. Chorizo introduced. Chorizo introduced us to Tez, and and then Tez introduced to Adriana. So it was just like boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
it just started to snowball. And we had actually seen Drazy at the show,
Yeah,
like from afar. Like she was like,
I never got to tell her that story.
Yeah, we never got to tell her.
It was just absorbing everything.
Yeah, it was just a lot, to be honest.
I didn't even tell her that I was her fan and all that.
It wasn't meant to be, or that wasn't our time yet.
Just know I am your fan. And I was like,
damn. Yeah. Julio was like he was like, I know that girl. That's like, I think that's when I first started to follow her, that same day that you like mentioned it. But yeah, I think like it all just started to snowball from there. And that night was like really fun too. It was so funny.
Oh, I feel like all of our adventures are always fun.
Yeah.
Yo,
like, we know how to have a good time.
We don't let no one sleep up when we're walking.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was really fun. We had a lot of fun too. And we're just happy that you guys are loving these events. We're going to have more. Definitely, the year just started. We're about to enter March. We're in March. Yeah, we're like, and we're going to keep doing every episode. Episode 10 is next. Of many more. But yeah, thank you thank you guys for watching. Just make sure to like, subscribe, and ask us questions, please. Give us something like to ask. Something fun, something interesting. Bye. We're done. What you want? We're done.